Namaste everybody. How y'all doing? Sending you all tons of universal love. Take shower with it right now. Take shower with it right now. Inside, like within, because nothing is external. Everything is internal. And as we're growing every single day, everything around us, the life itself is spiritual, and we can just dive in in the ocean of the universe, right? And the ocean itself is made with what? Love. And today I want to talk about energies, 3 types of energies. And before I dive in it, I want to let you know is that when we eating food, we have to first of all allow ourselves to discipline ourselves, because this is what we do. This is what the yogis does. This is what the babas, the gurus, higher vibrational beings, the monks, this is what all of our prophets did. What do they did? They were disciplined. They disciplined this avatar, this body. This avatar have so many needs, but it have to submit to the spirit. It have to submit to the soul. Okay, so body have so many needs, but before you allow your mind to take control over you as a soul have to take control over your mind. And the first step is to put discipline in your daily movements. And first is actually start with the drinking water. When we drink water, we have to allow ourselves actually drink. And when we drink, we shall sit and drink. We shall not walk around and drink. We shall not stand up and drink. Why? Why shall we sit and drink the water? Because this is the first step of the discipline, and I'm here to teach you all how to discipline, because I am disciplining myself. And there you go. Once you experience the truth, you will be able to experience your true self. But first of all, we have to discipline ourselves. And there is 3 type of energy. So when it comes to water, as I am saying, every time we drink, we have to give thanks to the water. We have to give thanks to the water. Why? Because water can feel us, water can hear us, water knows our thoughts. Why? Because the water is alive. Water is alive, but you may think that water is not alive thing, it's just water. But this is just 2 third dimensional. The people who are vibrating on lower level of dimensions, you may see it in their way. But when you start to develop yourself spiritually, things just start to appear to you. And first of all, you have to discipline yourself, also the way you eat. So when you eat, there is 3 types of food that we eat. One food that bring us peace of mind. Okay, and the second food is that make us very lazy. We don't want to move. And the third food is whenever something happens, it makes us immediately we react on this situation. When somebody says something to us, immediately we get angry. Why? Because let me dive deep in it. Why we do it? So there is sattvic food, and this is the food of yogis. So sattvic food is the food of yogis. So that is light. That is higher vibrational food that is coming straight from the earth. That is in tune with the 4 elements, means it's organic, means it's sun grow. Got me? So is the universal food that carry information that we are here to consume. So when we consume sattvic food, we ourselves, the body, that this is the temple of God. So it becomes sattvic, because everything is energy. So the energy that we consume, we start to vibrate on that level of frequency. So this is a deeper level of understanding of self. Sattvic food. And there is the second energies, which is the rajasic food. And what does the rajasic food does to our body? What does the rajasic? Okay, so the rajasic is that when you eat heavy meals and you eat, and your body cannot move. It cannot even breathe. And what do? You lay on the sofa or your bed, you go to sleep. There is no energy at all. You don't get any energy of the food. So that food is processed food. That food consume lots of not watery like fruits or veggies. It consume lots of heavy meals. What it can be. Alright, so those are the processed food, means gluten. I am gluten free. Gluten is actually poison, but I'm gonna dive deep in it in my next life. So now listen to this. So the heavy meals that you eat, you are eating lots of heavy meals in daily life. Gluten, lots of breads, lots of breads, and every time you eat lots of breads, sugary stuff, and lots of rice, and other grains, right, which is not healthy for your body. Because when I study about the food, actually most of the grains is not actually made for the human body, because our natural diet is actually fruits. The real yogis, some yogis, they don't even eat food. Some yogis just eat fruits all day long, because this is the real food. Okay, so try to understand this, that when you eat that meal, that energy allows you, it don't boost your energy, it just take away your left foot. So you lay on the bed and you just read your book and you don't want to move. So this is the second energy of food. So you just have to understand how food works, because this is what's happening right now, and most of us is not even aware of it. Why? Because since we've been taught to eat certain things that is not even made for our human body, but we think that it's normal. Why? Because we've been programmed that way to think that it's normal. Since we've been kid, like when we are eating meat. So listen to this carefully right now. This, the third energy, is actually tamasic energy, okay? And Ayurvedic doctors talk about it. So this tamasic energy, what it does to our body, it creates lots of blockages in our body. So you may experience lots of depression in your life, you may not even be aware of it. And the second is that you get angry. Your emotions are not in balance. Is not in balance at all. So lots of people, you see beautiful souls, oh my god, beautiful soul all over the world, but what they do, their soul is sleeping within. So the body is with it's full of lots of lower vibrational energy that is not vibrating on God level of frequency. Alright, so those energies are stuck. So let me break it down to y'all. Why most of y'all are so angry and take reaction and action in some situations so fast. If someone says something to a being that is eating lots of energies that making him angry, he is not balanced emotionally. So where these energies are coming from? Well, it's coming from the dead bodies. So dead bodies, what is those dead bodies? Well, the meat that you are consuming. You think that you may get protein, but do you know that the plant-based diet have more protein than your stick of beef? So as we know what's going on, we all know some people choose to close their eyes and some people are wide open with their eyes to face the truth of self. So some people, they don't want to face the truth. So we all know what's going on in the slaughterhouse, right? So slaughterhouse is going too many things. None of these animals wanna be killed, but they're being forced to be killed. Why? Because you wanna eat them. You're paying for them to murder them. But we have to understand that everything is God creation, and every living creatures have its own right to live on planet Earth. And as I'm vibrating on love frequency, if you want to open up your heart and let go of your depression and anger, first of all, you have to let go of this energy. So you have to stop consume meat. So when you come to India, most of the places, holy places in India, most of the people are vegetarian. Why? I see cows everywhere. All the animals are everywhere, especially in Rishikesh. The Rishikesh is the birth of yoga place, and this is amazing. The Gangama is here, which is the holy river, right? So all the yogis, babas and gurus, they eat actually less. Some people, they eat only one meal during day, like Siddhartha did. Who is Siddhartha? Buddha. Buddha used to eat only one meal in a day. So as more you consume heavy meals, as more you consume energies that is not vibrating with your physical form, because you have human DNA and your body don't want to have any animal's DNA within. So when the animal DNA comes within the vessel, so it's corrupting your own DNA, so you are receiving lots of misinformation. Yes, I have very deep information because I am understanding myself. The truth comes from the experience of self, and I choose not to believe anybody but experience my own truth, and I'm sharing all my own truth. There been a time that I consumed lots of meat and I was fully depressed, and I was not spiritually, mentally, physically balanced. There have been some time I wanted to kill myself. Okay, so I've been so in depression and so much in anger, used to break glasses. So from that being look who I am today and where I am getting all the information from. I am connecting with beautiful, highly spiritual beings, and I know that my ascended masters is guiding me on through my journey. Why? Because I am the gift of this earth. I am the soul of nature. I'm gonna speak for nature. I'm gonna speak for the animals. So you as a human being, you have to understand how energy works. Even the Nikola Tesla talk about the energy, vibration, frequency. So if you want to vibrate on God level of frequency, so you better eat sattvic food, mean food that calms your mind, food that brings you peace, joy, harmony, and love in your daily life, in your inner verse. So you want to change the world because you are blaming that the world is the corruption, but the thing is that the world itself is you. Everything is internal. The way you feel, this is what you experience, and it's all happening from your thoughts. And where does the thoughts coming from? Thoughts coming from the energy that you're consuming daily. All right, so if you want to feel more alive, feel more joy, and feel more connected to your soul, you have to go for a sattvic diet. Means plant-based, means higher vibrational fruits, means higher vibrational vegetables, organic vegetables. As we all know, it's lots of genetic modified food in the supermarket, right? Genetic modified, like they don't care about you, but you have to care about yourself. So once you start to love yourself, you start to invest on your health. I choose the best and I deserve the best, and this is what I give myself, and I love myself, and this is what self-love is. So when you start to love yourself, the world itself become a loving place to be in, because this is your heart space to be in. So when you are consuming lots of energies, that is lowering down your vibration, so your reality will be based on that. So you may don't want to live your life. You may are not happy. You may is stuck in a box for so many years and you want to make shift. But first of all, no money can make you any shift. No materialistic can make you any shift. You can buy and buy and buy this and this and this and this, but the happiness you will not get that from all these things. The internal happiness comes from within. So you have to do all the self-work. Hey, and the self-work I'm explaining to you as I am doing all the self-work with myself. Okay? So this is what I'm sharing with you all, and you can find so many much more videos on my YouTube page. I'm posting it almost every single day because I have so much to share. And where all this information is coming from, I'm growing and I'm collecting wisdom, and we are the greatest wise being. Why? Because you are God. Did you ever experience it? But if you never experience, how will you know it? God exists within you. God exists within me. Let me explain it that way. So God exists here, exactly right here in my heart. So in order to activate the voice and the Shakti out of you, you have to become the purest form of your being, the way you used to be. Because you're born that way. So you've been programmed by lots of destructive programming since you've been kid. So now that you wake up, you are in my channel, you are here, you're listening to me. Why? Because you've been chosen. That's why you are here. Why? Because you want to make change. Why? Because you want to love yourself. So there you go. First of all, you have to take little step by little step. There are people that is living on prana. They don't even eat. Their food is the sunlight. Their food is the air, being grounded on the earth, So that is the supreme state. So slowly, we're going to get up there, right? We are immortal beings. But first of all, slowly you start to let go of the bad energy, all the processed plastic food, and you start to eat more healthier and fresh stuff. All right? And I want you all to understand this. And when you eat, do not stress it. Do not talk to the phone. Do not watch TV when you eat. Do not watch your Instagram and Facebook when you eat. When you eat, you should honor that food. You should give thanks to planet Earth and everybody that bring you that food on your plate. So you give thanks first of all, and slowly but surely, what do? You meditate with your food. You don't talk while you eat. You don't watch anything while you eat. You don't distract yourself. When you eat, you focus only on your plate, only on the food, and you can put intention. You can put any thoughts on the foods. This is the magic right here, magic of love. So when you eat from now, try to discipline yourself more with your food and the things that you do. Stop using technology on the things that you're supposed to honor more and give more time to, and especially is our food. So what do? We don't talk, we don't look at the phone or TV or read when we eat. We read the food, we watch the food, we talk to the food, we honor the food. You just with your food, come me, and then after you do whatever you wanna do. Alright, so this is the discipline you have to first build up. It's just the simplicity, it's just the simple stuff. Does it make sense? It's just the small little things in life that is so big. Not the big things, just the small stuff. So once you understand this, once with you the truth and you're online with the truth, I know you can make a better change. And you can make the world a better place, because we are the new generation right here, and we took rebirth after rebirth after rebirth, and nothing can stop us. Why? Because we choose love in every lifetime that we live, right? I love me. See you all later. Please share this video. Thank you for watching.